Hi and welcome back to Terrain by Aaron. If you've just stumbled across the channel, my name's Aaron and I scratch build spaceships, planes, robots on a weekly basis out of plastic junk. So I found this model, it was half price in a model shop, had to buy it simply because I've been talking about trying to build a TIE fighter for a while, and what better way to use as a template is by getting the model, and so I did. What actually surprised me was the size of the model when I took it out of the box, because usually, you know, when you buy models you get these great big boxes and then you open it up and it's tiny. Well, this one wasn't tiny and it posed the first problem. It was too big for what I wanted to build. So basically what I started to do was take a template of the wing and then reduce it down in size. Now, me being me, there's no clever mathematics here. It would just basically reduce the wing size by 5, 10, 15 mil. And once I'd done that, it was just basically cut it out the cardboard and then buy lots of coffee stirrers. And that posed the first problem. I had a few coffee stirrers, but not enough. So since I'm barred from going into most of the coffee shops around where I live, simply because I used to acquire more than one coffee stirrer, I had to order these online. Once I'd done the wing with the edging with the coffee stirrers, I'm going to my favourite go-to material, which is EVA foam, and I'm just going to cut out the template for the insert and then just stick it inside. Then, trimming down all the offcuts from the EVA foam, I just made different squares, shapes, and stuck them on the inside of the wing, because I'm going to make two wings, so you've got like a little bit of a gap in between the wing. You'll see further on in the build. So what I'm doing here, I'm just going to do the inside of the first wing, and again just measuring it up and going to stick it in. And there's a joke there somewhere, but I'm going to try and keep this episode clean because I know kids will be watching. So as you can see, with the second wing I slightly bent it at an angle so you could actually see through the wing. That posed another problem. Didn't realise, I forgot to actually make the second wing slightly bigger than the first wing because of the angle, so I had to raise the middle bit just so I could stick the wing to the first wing, if you understand what I mean. Oh, here's Jeff, a bit of shameless plug in there. Jeff the hairdryer, everybody, give him a warm hand hairdryer. Okay, maybe the clean jokes aren't as funny. So I'm just going to stick the wings together now. Now it's on to the cockpit, and with Kinder eggs being out of action and I still can't get any, I had to buy this one which had a dinosaur in it, I think. So what I'm doing is, learnt from my mistakes in the past, don't glue anything together until you've got the cocktail stick through the egg, and then you can stick it together because you'll be able to find the hole easier. And there's another joke there somewhere, but I'm still going to try and keep this clean. What I'm doing now is just using some more EVA foam just to give the cockpit some sort of shape. Then I figured, why build a TIE fighter the same as the model, because that defeats the purpose. So I'm just going to make my TIE fighter a Terrain by Aaron TIE fighter, which includes lots of beads. Then it's back to the outside of the TIE fighter wing, and as you can see I'm using the coffee stirrers just to edge off everything, and the seam in the middle will miraculously disappear once I've put a cocktail stick over it. There's a lid from a soft drink bottle that I've just used just to give the little bit of the rod a little bit more strength. And there we go, there's the coffee stirrer just covering up that seam there. and then I'm just going to edge all that with more beads to give the inside of the wing a little bit of texture. Again, just more EVA foam cut into little pieces, and then, like I said, more beads. Now this is a nice little something. It's an anti-slip mat that you would put underneath your cutting mat just to make it stop slipping, but I knew this would be good for the texture on the outside of the wing that I've been looking for. So again, all I'm doing is just making a template and then cutting it out, and then I'll stick it straight onto the wing. Just to give the outside of the wing a little bit of body or texture, I just used some EVA foam, cut it into sort of like long triangles, and just stuck it down on the edges. Q-tips, as we know them in the UK, or cotton buds, just chopped off the edges and used the long strips as a bit of piping just along the top and the bottom, just to cover any of the gaps that I'd made with the anti-slip mat. And then it's on with the beading, just all the way around the edge, and then it was virtually done. Onto the priming, using grey because I didn't have any black, so I thought if I put grey down first, then when I paint it all black it would hold better. And here's the end results. And as you can see, the anti-slip mat, the texture came out just nice. For the painting, I thought, why paint it the same colour as the model that I've got in the box already? And I'd watched Iron Sky and Iron Sky 2 the previous night and thought, why not just do it like a copper colour? Sort of like 1930s, 1940s TIE Fighter, which basically I did. So it was just like virtually a dry brush, just to give it the suggestion of the colour, and it was a nice and easy paint job. So it's nearly the end of the video before the beauty shots, and I just want to say thanks very much to all the subscribers. Keep them coming. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps the channel out immensely. It's free to subscribe, and also liking the video. Apparently that's the new part of the algorithm on YouTube. It's going by likes now apparently, so just keep smashing that like button. And like I said before, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and until next time, keep scratching that build everybody. Thanks for watching.